Be with you shortly, guys. Need to get the chat sorted, don't I, really? Hello, hello. Just get set up. Hours of operations. Look, my chair's really far back. I'm just going to get the chat set up in front of me as well. Right. Matchmaking's been really slow today. I take it's probably quite a lot of people playing though. Come on. Matchmaking is fucked. We're just going to go Conquest then. You alright, mate? How you doing? I'll need to get you to tell me if I need to make any tweaks to the audio once we're in. It should be fine. It's on the same setting as yesterday. It's just I was the way I've got the mixer. I've got the computer comes through the mixer. I didn't really want to play Conquest. I don't have the patience for it. Like
we need to capture and hold as many objectives as possible.
For ages. I can hear the mic if I flick that switch. No, not really. No. Hi, Michael. How are you? Just gonna. Audio okay? Try talk. I don't want to waste any bullets. Let me just. How about that? Can you hear me?
Objective able taken.
Sweet, sweet. How's everyone's day been anyway? Oh, it's a tank ski. Oh. This is why I don't like Conquest. It's just like when you're being a bit more funneled towards an objective and you can at least got some people to ping out. I'm not observant enough, I don't think. Let's go take Freddy. Been playing a bit this afternoon as well. Finally got into the sniping as well. The snipers are good once you start upgrading them. I don't like them when they haven't got any upgrades on them. So like one thing I was missing, I thought they might have removed like zeroing for the snipers, but
We have now taken objective Fox.
where we're going for now then, boys. I'm following you, base. Hello, Adrian. How are you? Or Adrian, but is it? I take it it's Adrian, or is that actually your first name and last name? Because like a 6-letter name is fucking awesome.
No more!
It's my reactions. By the time I see someone, I'm like,
Objective easy is ours now.
Well done! Objective taken! Not enough nonsense!
okay, now I have got a rocket launcher. I couldn't have a rocket launcher on this map earlier. Oh. I do that all the time.
Chin up, soldier!
8 gig of RAM. Is it just a single 8 gigabyte of RAM, or is it 2 times 4 gig?
Be aware we have lost objective dog.
You fool, how you doing? Other guy, I would like to say hello. 2 times 4, okay, that's good. A lot of people, you'd buy single 8 gigs, so you can get another 8 gig later for 16, which makes sense. I'd do that. But what you can get is you can get some frame dips with just with a single 8 gig of stick versus 2 4 gig, especially in Battlefield. Right, which one are we going for now then, boys?
We have lost objective easy.
It's like before, you never used to mind shredding yourself because you'd regenerate. Oh, that has put me back to 100 because it was only a little dab, but
We have lost our control of objective Baker.
has everyone had a good day? What time is it in your respective countries right now? It's like 6:30 in the UK in the evening.
We have taken objective dog.
Fucked by the stutters there. Oh yeah, more than enough. Yeah, that's 650 watts, more than enough. More than enough.
job. We have taken objective Baker. Soldiers, we have taken objective Able.
Fuck's sake. Tell you what, I haven't really done many on live stream at all, but like I've played a bit as well in between when I've been streaming live. Very few kill streaks I've managed to string together. I get a few more on operations. I'm done a bit better because obviously everyone's a little bit more concentrated. But operations has become a sniper fest already, as you can imagine. Well, I'm fucked. I might as well just go on, just kill me.
Attention,
What a shit spawn place that is. Should we get the little rifle out for a bit? I try not to snipe too much when I'm on live stream. I'm sort of getting a bit used to it. But yeah, it's definitely a lot different to Battlefield 1 for sniping. I don't know that you can't shoot through that either, like it's fucking fabric. Sorry, I want to work on this a bit more because I want to unlock the long-range bullets. Is there no ammo up here? That's a bit shy. Easy, mate. How you doing? Sorry, I'm being a bit boring. Bit boring with the old rifle. Like the pit. I mean, that was right on him then. That was a hit. Had to be a hit.
Take it. Please, ammo! Someone!
Yeah, it's gonna take me a bit of time to get used to old Sneepy. Know what we got coming in? Whoa!
Objective box is now ours.
Yeah, it's a great pairing. used to be into a bit of music production, but not for ages ago. But my friend actually, he's quite big on it. He's got 30. He needs 32 gig of RAM for it. It's something to do with. Is it like loads of stems? I can't remember what it is he was going on about. He had loads of stuff going off, but we had to put 32 gig in his. But that's like that's when he's making like massive tunes. That was a fucking hit. That's probably some still 60 meters. Yeah, it's a really good all-round PC there. Sort of like mid to high end, I would say that is. But people have got different definitions of what they think. I would say that's a mid to high end gaming PC. I know a lot of people say that, you know, 1080 is a high end card. But some people say the 1070 is a mid-range card, but I'd say it's a high end card, really. I'm going to hit him, but we'll give it a go. I wanted to go on operations because it's a little bit more, it's a bit more action going on. I mean, there'd probably be more action going on if I wasn't running around sniping. But I'm starting to think there's some bad players in it because I keep finishing quite often now. I'm finishing mid to mid-high end, and I'm like spending more time chatting than I am actually focusing on doing any of the objectives. Go get their ammos.
Taken the objective, Baker.
Hey, pal.
Be aware that we have now lost objective easy.
I was hit from behind then.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Where was I hit from then? Oh.
Objective dog is now ours.
No, I was hit from there. You don't get to see where people hit you from now as well, which is a little bit annoying. Sure. What? Where is he? I fucking want him now. I was going to switch class, but I want to kill the prick now. Whoa, juice. Where are you?
Attention, objective Baker has been lost.
I want him dead. I want his kids dead. It's a pineapple mix I've done. It's mostly pineapple, like 8% pineapple, and then I'll put 3% mango in it, and then a bit of sweetener, and a little bit of toasted marshmallow, just a slight hit. If you've ever tried one called... Oh no, it's not. I don't know which one I'm on actually. No, I'm on pink lemonade. Fuck's sake. There you are. Get out of my way, you prick. Fuck's sake. There's those pricks. I want them now. They're going to be dead. pink lemonade? There's no one in that. I had pineapple in it earlier. It's really funny before I record a video, like I have to open all the windows, put the fans on, like air the shit out of the place.
Good work. Objective Baker taken.
I want to get those little sniper pricks down there just hiding. I miss the like setting the zoom on the scopes. Yeah, I really miss that sort of like.
Attention, we are losing objective Able.
Oh, was that a tank? Fuck that. Fuck all health now, but I really want to take those pricks out. Chilling down at F. I think I need to get like by E and have a little side snipe. No, he's still down there. Yeah, they fucking are as well.
We've now lost objective Able.
I'll get those little pricks. Pain when you want to run somewhere Battlefield, don't you? Like you run to the position you want, set up, and then there's just there you go, killed. But yeah, I gotta take that out. Gotta take those bricks out. Cut their fucking heads off. Let's get into it though. I need to get here because I want to get them from there. They can see me from when I'm. They've got the advantage on me. They've got the drop on me. I need to get around the pricks. First thing I need to do is see if they're still there. They've got to be because they've still got F. Oh dear, that's good. What case you got?
We are losing objective Able.
Sorry, I got the microphone coming down on me like that, and I couldn't figure out which key I had my finger on. Sharking TG5. Don't think I've heard of the brand, but I can't picture the case. Do you like your rig though? Is there anything you change about it? Right, pricks at F. I'm not even there anymore. There's one.
Soldiers, we are nearly beaten. We have lost
I need those long-range bullets. I can't make shots out far yet.
Objective Fox is ours.
There's an unlock on the weapon upgrade, so you get like longer-range bullets. Fuck. Only thing I'm going to change about this is I'm going to swap it out for a 2700X soon. Because I basically sold my 1700. I was a bit short when Ryzen 2 dropped, so I sold my 1700 so I could buy the 2600. I know that sounds like a downgrade, but I needed it to make videos for this channel, so at 6 cores I'm still fine with the video editing for. Where the fuck is he? There he is.
We have now taken objective dog.
See you later, mate. So yeah, I might get the 2700X next. But I don't know. For me, when I render the videos down anyway, I just sort of walk away from it for a bit.
We have lost objective dog.
Yeah, I still haven't found her. Did ya? Got wrecked? Yeah. What shooters do you normally play? I'm getting pretty spashed at the moment anyway. Yeah, what shooters do you normally play? Like I'm buying, I know I keep saying I'm not going to buy it, I'm buying the game anyway, but I God hope there's some more maps. Well, I know there's going to be, obviously there's going to be more maps than this, but I like hope there's some maps that I really like. Because I always found that with Battlefield 1 there was like half the maps I was really into, the other half I wasn't really. But I've sort of got into all the maps now. Battlefield 1 just because, you know, you get bored of playing a map so you switch the other one. But these, like, I can leave this map behind me. I wouldn't worry about not playing this one for a while. Fucking huge map there. PUBG, yeah. I might get back into PUBG.
Objective dog is ours.
Yeah, I've never played PUBG like team player. A lot of people told me, like most of my friends play Xbox, and they say they really like playing it team player. Oh, those little fuckers gone. We'll get it set up, you know, at some point we'll do it. target. Did ya? I'm not too good at PUBG. I think I'm not stealthy enough. Like, I'm too run and gun, but then I'm not good enough at running and gunning, if that makes sense. I think the best, I've never got a chicken dinner. I think the best I finished is like third. And that was when I was just literally like crawling and doing fuck all. I think I ended with like a helmet. I think that was all I found, a helmet and a gun. Yeah, one of my friends said that actually. He really enjoyed the first few days at it. First days, couple of weeks, because he was quite big on it on the PC, but then got it for his Xbox. They got the mouse and keyboard support on the Xbox yet? Actually, no. Let's just go continue because I want to play the other map. Where's boys? Boys?
You must capture and hold the objectives, as many as you can.
Where's everyone going? This way.
Very good.
Yeah.
Objective Caesar is ours.
But I can't get the balance of either, do you know what I mean? If I go too stealthy, I just end up with like fuck all kit for the end. And then if I try and get a little bit more aggressive so I've got some kit, someone just finds me.
Good job. We've taken objective India.
I'm just looking forward to playing operations on this. I think that's what it is. I know Conquest is the one that they always sort of feature quite heavily because it's a classic, obviously classic battlefield, but I'm an operations. I love operations. I like it being a bit more funneled in together. You can get like, you know, I get kill streaks and stuff. I don't really get it. Let's go get some help. And it's always thinking about having to go and get help and stuff like that. Not really into it. How you doing, Walkers, mate? You alright? Why is it giving me the... I swear it just keeps switching whatever my tool is. How are they hitting me there? I'm behind some fucking stairs. Sort of should stay with the boys really, shouldn't I? I think that's what I got. I got away. Yeah, all the DLC's free for Battlefield 5. That's why they've got, because they're going to do obviously heavy customization. So once you've got all the customized character in, it's just going to look like fucking Fortnite basically. In World War II. Well, it depends what you want it for, but if we're talking just about gaming, 8600K all day long over a 2600. And then it depends what resolution you're gaming at and what monitor you're getting. Oh. stealthy around.
Good work. Objective Anton taken.
Oh, fuck off. Can't even go anywhere. Can't even just go out for a leisurely fucking stroll.
Objective Anton is being lost.
I think that was the first time I might have realised where I was being shot from. Oh, fuck off. What a little fucking sit by the health cunt. Do you know what? I've watched videos on it before, but I never really pay much attention to it. I just pack my PCs out with fans and get on with it. That's about it, really. If I'm all honest. Yeah, I do normally, if I can fit push-pull, I put push-pull in. But yeah, I think there is a few ways you can screw it up. A few people have made videos about it. I imagine Gamers Nexus has made a really geeky video about it.
Objective Caesar has been lost.
I just generally, if there's a place I can put a fan, I put a fan there. That's about it. Fans are cheap. Don't have to buy them all at once. Just buy one whenever you've got a bit of spare money.
Sprengladung scharf. Deckung.
Oh, that just went off. Ah! Didn't see there was another one. Obviously, if you run push-pull as well, you can run your fans a little bit quieter. But there isn't huge temperature gains in running push-pull. It's just about gets a bit more air in, like for your CPU. It just helps get a bit more air into your system. Especially in ones where you've got no other air fans coming in the front. A lot of NZXT cases and, you know, sort of mid-towers.
Good work. Objective Dora is ours.
That grenade thing looks shot. No, playing on low settings.
Soldiers, we have lost objective banter.
Yeah, I generally just play shooter games online. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Oh, I want another one.
We have now taken objective banter.
Platziere Dynamit. Sprengladungen sind scharf.
There's normally someone up in one of these windows. Fuck's sake. There's always someone lurking around. No, it doesn't really matter, but it's always good to read a few reviews before. You won't notice it on something as much with a 1060, and obviously anyone's going to offer better cooling than, say, a reference, but you do get the odd ones where they don't have particularly good coolers on them, but they're very, very few and far between. One example could be on a more high-end graphics card, something like a 1080 Ti. The Armor version.
Aufpassen, Ladungen sind scharf.
The Armor version didn't really offer much an improvement over. It didn't really offer much improvement over a reference one. It was one of the worst ones. That's why it's always been one of the cheapest ones. But generally, they'll all overclock to run about the same. Some overclock a little bit further, but for a 1060, I wouldn't bother. Maybe some of the single fan ones you might find a bit hotter if you live in a hot country and you don't have a lot of airflow in your case. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. I always say get them. I normally go for like sort of not the cheapest, but not the most expensive, like one of the middle ones. I'll spoil it in a second, but just need to check my food. Alright.
We have taken objective Caesar.
We're going to spawn over at B, I reckon. Running at low settings, 1080p. How you doing anyway, Julian? You alright?
Objective banter.
That's a fucking tank, isn't it? Fuck's sake. A 2600 is basically just an overclocked 1600. Like you can see here, we're sort of skipping between 3.775, 3.8 gigahertz. Now a Ryzen 1600, I managed to get myself a good one. Mine did overclock to 4 gigahertz. Most people I spoke to couldn't push it past 3.8 gigahertz. So that's what you're getting. But then you can overclock the 2600. Pretty much all of them will overclock to 4 gigahertz. I've been able to push mine to 4.2 gigahertz. But in order to get to 4.2 gigahertz, you're going to need a bigger cooler to do it. So you're probably better off buying a Ryzen 2600X because it's a binned chip. So it manages to hit a higher clock rate and it doesn't use as much voltage to do it from everything that I can see. No, it's not ultra. We're running at low settings. to you.
Objective
But
2 is now
actually,
our soldiers.
to give on a really big difference actually is memory support. Memory support is a lot better on Ryzen 2 than it was on Ryzen 1. So my Ryzen 1600 topped out at 3200 MHz. Again, it was a bit like you'd either get a chip that had that was really good with memory or not so. This one I've been able to push all the way up to 3600 memory. I generally run 3466, but with some like manual sub timings with it as well. Yeah, but yeah, I think you overclock. I don't know if AMDs are still void, but yeah, it should be void if you overclock it. But they have to find out you overclocked it first. Not as much, but it depends what settings you play at. So me, for example, not this Battlefield 5, but Battlefield 1, because Battlefield 1's obviously more optimized in this game at the moment. I play that on low settings. So when I go for low settings, it pushes, you know, a GTX 1060 can do like over 100, can hit my 144 frames per second. So because I play on low settings, for me, actually having faster memory with Ryzen and manual sub timings is very important. If you're running it all at like ultra maxed out at 1060, the RAM speed doesn't really make a difference. But I would still recommend buying faster memory. There isn't a huge difference in price between 2066 and 3200. And one thing you have to remember is the thing that you're going to change in your system the most will be the graphics card. So say you buy a new graphics card in a couple of years and you're still at 1080p. Fuck's sake. And you're still at 1080p and you're, you know, you've got this new graphics card which is doing so much more FPS, then that's where it become a bottleneck because your memory's slow, if that makes sense. XFR isn't. XFR is only for the X processors, if I'm not mistaken. Extended frequency range. I think it has a bit of XFR, but it's not like the same. The X ones are the ones that have the big XFR settings on it. So that'll be like 1600, 2600X and 2700X. This grenade gun thing is shot. Bring back the crossbow launcher. Oh, thank you very much. It would be nice, but... one thing I always say though is one thing about having a smaller channel is that I've got time to speak to all of you, and that I really love that. I really like chatting to everyone about builds. And that's my only fear. Like, you know, if the channel got big, it would be great. You know, loads of free computer parts, maybe even make some money out of it. Yeah, maybe make some money out of it, but then I wouldn't have time to reply to everyone, and I'd miss that.
Objective Anton has been lost.
There isn't any, it's all just auto V-core. But to overclock a Ryzen 2600 to 4.2 GHz, I have to pump in just over 1.4 volts, and then things get fucking hot. Getting the last 100 megahertz, the thing is with Ryzen, getting the last sort of 100 to 200 megahertz out of it, you have to up a lot of voltage. Like, you have to put in a lot of voltage for it, and honestly, I would tell you most times it's not even fucking worth it. Like, I've run tests of this at like 3.8, 4 gigs and 4.2 with the 1060 all on low settings, so that's really gonna, you know, push the frame rates, and there's barely any fucking difference. There is barely any difference.
Halfway to victory.
But yeah, the voltage on Ryzen 2 is much lower. I think it uses much lower voltage. It doesn't feel like the... I think 4 gigs and under, it uses much lower voltage. As soon as you go over 4 gigs, it's very similar to Ryzen 1. From what I've read. I haven't read too many reviews about this. I'm getting fucked. Because I'm chatting away. What are you saying? How do I show my graphs? Is that what you mean? How I show them? Or do you want to see the settings? Because the settings are all on low.
Attention, we have lost objective taser.
I wouldn't recommend buying an 8350K.
We have now taken objective banter. Be aware, we have lost objective Dora. Objective taser.
I wouldn't buy an 8350K. That's a fucking stupid buy. I'm sorry. Don't mean it. I get a bit ranty and rude sometimes. Don't buy an 8350K. It's a very stupid buy. You should not buy a quad-core processor next year in 2019, no matter how far you can overclock it. Okay? You do not buy quad-core processors. The 8400 out. Where the fuck was I being shot from? Spawn pricks. How you doing, no?
Stay alert, objective taser is lost.
I don't know why I've gone sniper on this map. I don't even know enough of it yet. How you doing, no, mate? Good, bruv?
Good show, objective Anton taken.
Yeah.
Objective Emil is now ours.
Oh. Fuck me, he's laid him out. Where am I being shot from?
Hallo Soldat.
Why aren't you shooting any of the other pricks? Mate, this is a really nice jumper actually. Loads of people commented when I was out the other night. Oh, nice jumper, Troy. £12, Amazon. Yeah, it's really nice. I wore it earlier when I did my motherboard unboxing video. I wore a highly static woolen jumper. Why I was doing a motherboard video.
We've lost objective Anton.
What is this MG? Fuck off with your do you show your graph settings? Fuck off. I already asked you. How do I kick that guy? Fucking spam prick. Fuck off.
Objective Dora is now ours, soldiers.
Yeah, I didn't. I sort of rushed that video. It was something that was never really going to get a video on the channel, but I just, at least now when I get something, I'll just do a quick unboxing and talk about why I bought it. But it's a nice little motherboard. It's a bit of a no frills one, really. It's, you know, it's for the older gentleman that doesn't need RGB. Ban him from Google. Let's ban him from the fucking internet. I already asked him, are you asking how I'm showing the graph? Because it's called MSI Afterburner. There you go. There's your answer. If you want to see the settings, I don't need to show you the settings. They're all at low. I can't see anyone. It's a beautiful looking map though.
We have now taken objective Banter.
I know. I'm all nice when I make YouTube videos. When I'm on live, I'm a right prick. Let me just... Someone already killed it. What? Oh, here we go. I've put him in a timeout. Let's get rid of that rifle. He's on a 300-second timeout. So he sorts his shit out. Yeah, I know. I thought, oh yeah, I'm going to get him. I'm going to go in the water with a little handgunny. Fuck him up. Man's already, like, floating. Man, like, fucking... Am I ever going to kill anyone with this fucking pea shooter? Yeah. I'm not being funny. If you weren't on stream, I'd fucking know. Straight up. Give him a little water bang. Fuck me, it's just bullets from everywhere. Oh.
Alert, objective taser is being lost.
Fucking... It's like a light show. I don't even know where the fuck to start looking to shoot people. Here we go. Go on, Boise. Get me up. Get me up. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to fight. And I'm dead again. You mean multi-threaded? Do you need like what multi-threading, like SMT or hyper-threading? I don't know. People keep asking me this, don't they? I should just have like a little banner that goes across saying I've never streamed with the CPU. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what you need. Man like Tarzan's. What the fuck's going on, boys? Just gonna get some ammo and hide out here.
Keep this up, we are almost there.
Yeah, playing at 1080p low settings.
Be warned, objective Emil has been lost.
Oh. Come on. They're all fucking medics, come on. Man, like big tank coming in. Got a big fucking tank coming in, boys. Go on, pea shooter.
Objective Dora is now lost.
Red Grod Med Flood. That was pretty good. Come on. Red Grod Med Flood. Yeah, Rob. Very nice build. Is that strictly just for gaming though, or are you going to be doing video editing or streaming, or is that literally just for gaming? Because the 1800X might not be for you. Well, yeah, for you it would be a very good device.
Good work. Objective Emil is now ours. Objective Banter has been lost.
Doesn't even do anything.
Objective Emil has been lost, soldiers.
There's not really what to telling about the RTX 2080 Ti until we get launch figures. Now, for me, is it worth it? Well, let's say that a game that you want more than anything is going to look the most beautiful you've ever seen it because it's got ray tracing on, and you want to play that so much you've been sat with a little nerd chubby waiting for it, then it might be worth it for you. But if you have a 1080 Ti and it's only like 25%, 30% more gains, but it's almost twice the price, I wouldn't say it feels like an upgrade. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm not really excited for the launch. Come on, pea shooter. Do me a solid. Ah. Yeah, I'm playing low, mate. Oh, it's the guy. He was on mute. He's back.
We have lost objective Dora.
So, yeah, they're £1,200 for a graphics card. Like, how is that worth it? I don't know. It depends. If you get paid £3 a month, then yeah, maybe. But I mean, you could, £1,200 builds a really good gaming PC. And we're saying £1,200 for a graphics card. It's basically a Titan. That's what it is. The 1080 Ti is now. I think. Who is it? Was it Jay's 2 cents said it like that? That's what they've basically done, is just released the Titan at launch and called it the 1080 Ti. So they've sort of restructured the naming scheme a bit. They've just released the full fat GPU because Titan is being more moved into, you know, like a sort of workstation graphics card, even though it can still play games. So yeah. So then, if you compare it to a Titan, it's not expensive.
Objective Delta has been lost.
But if you compare it to anything else, it's a fortune. No, it's okay. It's good at gaming. It's very good at gaming, but it's not.
Warning, we have lost objective
You know,
Emil.
if you want to be pushing like high refresh rate gaming, no, that's not the CPU for you. But it's an all-round CPU, and the prices you can get it for now, it's a fantastic CPU that you
Good job. We have taken
knock it in that
objective
sense.
Delta.
But yeah. Yes, what? So two £700 to £850 graphics cards would be worth it. Would they? Like having £1,600 worth of graphics cards, that would be worth it, right? I don't get me wrong. I think NVLink is going to be so much better than SLI, but that's worth it. And you can't do it on the 2070. Why can't you do it on the 2070? Oh, because two of those would be better than a 2080 Ti, and it would be cheaper, just like they did with the fucking 1060. Yeah, white and black builds. I tell you what, I'm a big fan of white and black builds, mate. There's been a real lack of stuff. I know Ryzen, first gen Ryzen had quite a lot of white motherboards, but there isn't very much white sort of stuff on the white motherboards front at the moment.
We have lost objective Bertha.
Because I really want one for my Stormtrooper build. So yeah, it's not a lot, but yeah, I love the white and black builds. I don't know, Rob, are you subscribed to the channel? Because you want to have a look at my Project Stormtrooper build that I'm working on. The next video on that, I keep saying it's going to be uploaded this weekend, but probably going to have to put it back again. But that's like a white, black and red Stormtrooper Warhol build that I've been working on. It's pretty sick. No, I wouldn't say the performance is that good at the moment. Optimization.
Objective Dora is now ours.
Optimization is a big thing that it needs. But they've got time. I don't think they just put the game back because of Red Dead Redemption. I think that was a really big reason because of that and Black Ops 4. But I think is that the game needs some work. Oh, cheers, bro. You have fun with that. You have got a channel called Ultra HD Gaming though, so I imagine graphics cards, spending a lot of money on graphics cards would be your thing. I like to focus more on the mid-range stuff really for the channel. I suppose so. It depends how much you pay for your 8100. It's very close in price to like a 2600. So yeah, I can see that. But there's always an awkward price point with CPUs where it's like everything under is not very good, and then just a little bit extra money and you get loads more performance. There's always that sort of thing. But an 8100 is better than any Ryzen 3 processor, I'm afraid. It does perform better than any Ryzen 3 processor, but the Ryzen 3 processors are cheaper. Yeah, definitely. I love the i5-8400. I think it's a fantastic chip. I do agree with people. I don't think it's gonna survive the. Let's go do operations. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna age as well as something like a 2600, but its performance for its price is really fucking good. You're talking within 5% of like, at the moment, I know it won't be in the future as games use more power, but at the moment you're talking within 5 or 10% of like an 8700K, so. Yeah, you can do that, but you got to pump a lot of voltage for it. You got to pump a lot of voltage. I don't know what sort of price you're going to pick it up for, because Ryzen second hand is really cheap, but I'd probably just go for a 2700X over an 1800X. But yeah, it doesn't really do any more than 4 gigs 1800X, but yeah, a lot of voltage. It takes a lot of voltage. A good thing as well, you know, you're better off sometimes, although for the gaming side of things, when you're streaming, I'd probably just run stuff stock. I try not to overclock for streaming. It's not that my overclocks aren't stable. It's just you want to take away anything that could
still believes they can stop us and are preparing to attack our artillery in the hope of opening a way forward.
Cheapest ain't always best though, mate. Just remember that. Oh, no way. I haven't actually been on... I don't think I've... Have I... Oh. Have I been on the defending team?
Every objective must be defended.
I don't think I've been on the defending team for this. Not on live stream anyway, or not very often. Yep, 1700X is quite cheap. The figures with the 1700 and the 1700X, obviously the 1700X is a little bit more capable. The only issue with those is you'll either get one that overclocks to 4 gigs, but most likely you'll get one that will do 3.8 or 3.9.
The enemy has destroyed objective Anton. Enemy planes on approach.
Maybe post it in the description so everyone can have a look at it. No Name's got some good advice. But it all depends what temps you're willing to go up to as well. You know, because I very much always like to keep things under 75 degrees, but we know you can push them to like 85, 90. It's just if you want to. I just don't like to. I always try and keep my temps for CPUs under 75. I don't mind spending the money to do so. Yeah, post a link on here, man. Post it on chat or whatever.
Be prepared.
Give me a
More
download.
planes coming in.
Ah. Cheers, mate. We'll have a look later. Are you already on my Discord? What the fuck is he down there? I tell you what, this isn't so bad because he's running around there. I'll tell you one thing I really got pissed off with this yesterday is, so when we're doing operations and we're going this way around the map, I just drew a dick then, didn't I? But we're going this way around the map. So say this is my spawn here and we're taking here and here. Now normally, you know, you'd find that you could push people back to their spawn. They could fucking come right in it. So you can't even sort of like, you know, have a little look down, make your tactics. They can just be waiting for you to spawn pretty much. Not a big fan. No, you want an 8350K because it's a K and you can overclock a K, when really every person that knows about Intel HN CPUs that has tested a lot of them will tell you that you should buy an i5-8400 over an 8350K. Everyone, every benchmark points to it. So why buy one? Why buy it? I'm not gonna let it drop. You just want it because it's got the K. Because when you overclock stuff, it makes your dick bigger. Oh, wow. You know what I mean? It's time to kill somebody, I think. It's a fucking niche. Oh, the reviving system on this is shit.
Objective Taser is destroyed. Soldiers, we must defend the last objective.
I don't like this whole destroying objectives either on this first bit. Why haven't you got a kill yet? Oh, oh god, I hate that. Have you played I take it you played Battlefield. Have you played Battlefield 5? I take it. I hate the jumping out of the airplane. Oh my god, it's so fucking painful. I feel for these guys coming down now. Yeah, that's what I mean. You got to wait to spawn, and then you got to get on the plane, and you got to jump out of the plane, and then you run into a load of cannon fodder. Yay. Oh yeah. I wouldn't, mate. I'm doing shit. How you doing there, Astro? You're right.
We need to hold them off with more
I don't think I'm going to be on for much longer, mate. I've just remembered I'm at dinner. So I'm going to order a takeaway tonight. What takeaway shall I get? It's this really nice Italian that's just started doing delivery. Oh, it's like proper, so you can get proper pizza, not that Pizza Hut Domino's bullshit. So I might get involved with that. Which means I can't stay too late because I want to see the little Italian lady. She's so nice as well. It's like your mum. It's like your mum coming to bring you a pizza because you're not looking after yourself. Did you? What is that? What does the enhancing do then? Obviously, other than fix FPS, does it do anything else? Fuck me. I could at least use, to be fair, I can use my excuse that I'm streaming and I'm chatting away, because when I'm not streaming, I'm at least within the top 10 and finishing in the top 5 quite a lot, so I'm getting a bit more used to it. But imagine that. You've just gone through all that spawning stuff, jumped out of a plane, landed right in front of me. Struggle is real. Deaths. Yay. No, the 580 is 580 is performing better in Battlefield at the moment than the 1060 by almost 10 FPS. I'm just running at low settings. I think the game still looks really nice in low. To be fair, I haven't even actually played it in Ultra, only for about 10 minutes. I mean, you're moving around so much, I don't need that shit. I don't need that negative FPS in my life. Ugh. Mantling. Overstuck. Google Ryzen 2600. Just Google it, base specs. It's a 6-core processor that runs at 3.8 gigahertz. It's right there.
We must fight harder, we are losing this!
I think I'm getting hangry. Getting a little hungry, guys.
The British were more effective than anticipated. With our guns destroyed, we are now unable to stop them from coming ashore. If they take a position, regroup and push them back. Hold the line at all costs. With our artillery destroyed, the British forces have massed on our shores. They will try to invade our bases, but we will stop them. If they take a position, regroup and push them back. Hold the line at all costs.
Watching on a phone, yeah. Yeah, I forget, it's almost... I think it's almost like 50-50 my views now. Like half of them will be like mobile, mostly mobile, but that includes, I think that includes like tablets, TVs and stuff like that.
You must defend the sector.
I had a little go with the Sten earlier. Yeah, it's alright, but I just don't think it's good for these big maps. It'll be good with ones with close objectives and stuff like that.
The enemy is taking objective Anton.
When you're going in tight. I didn't like it. I preferred it on... Like, how is he there already? I preferred it in operations to Conquest. I didn't like it in Conquest, but I seem to get fucking killed by it a lot.
Ich bin bei dir.
How are they all on A already? Did everyone just defend B? Was no one on A? I can't talk because I did it as well, but... Where is he? Ah, God, really suck with the sniper rifle. There we go. No, the 8400 isn't unlocked. It's a locked CPU. He's dead. What have I got in the way of grenades?
Werfe Granate!
Fuck all by the looks of it.
Attention, we are losing objective Bertha. Attention, objective Bertha has been lost.
Yeah, I think these guys are alright, aren't they? That's my head in. I was really good at sniping on Battlefield 1. Like, I wouldn't say your girlfriend would leave me for me, like, but she would. She would have fucking left your ass if she seen me on the refill. Can the 2600 game at 60 FPS Ultra? Yeah. Oh yeah. What the fuck? I'm on a 2600 now. We're at fucking over 100 FPS. Like, Ultra isn't gonna... Do you know what? You put more strain on a CPU when you play at lower settings, right? The Ultra is your graphics. Fuck. Sorry, mate. I'm being a bit rude. I'm being horrible to you tonight. But you're asking stupid questions.
Be aware that objective Anton has been lost. Soldiers retreat from the sector immediately.
Hi ho.
Your retreat was successful. Prepare for an assault. Fortify your position.
How many videos do you see of the Ryzen 2600 running under 60 FPS? It's like...
Defend the sector with your life.
I know. I'm only just whinging. I'm whinging. I'm an arsehole. I am. I'm a right prick, so. I'll play a little bit more. I'm getting hangry, guys. Getting a bit hungry.
Objective Anton is being lost. Alert, we have lost objective Anton.
We've lost Anton. Dun, dun, dun. I'm not very good with this rifle. Is just a kind of gun up there? Oh yeah, it is.
Attention, we are losing objective banter.
Why are you getting... Ah, I'm on 60. Such an idiot. I'm actually... Do you not like it? I'm sort of glad I'm not... Am I the only one? Because I... Stop moving. So do you not like it? What don't you like about it? Ah! What's that there? I'm wasting. Pinging all those shots for ages. I'm not. Sorry, I know I've been a bit boring tonight just on the old sniping. I was playing for quite a while earlier, so my ears are a little bit hurting. Yeah, mine is at the moment. I've been a bit better when I've been on stream, to be fair. Here we go. Can't seem to fucking hit anyone when he's There we go. because then it's more interactive. Thank you. I like watching the non-popular ones. Streaming's not really what I do on the channel anyway. It's uploads. Like I said, I just didn't want to be all weekend and all this week like banging out loads of CPU and GPU benchmarks of Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5. When, to be fair, from my instant playing it the first day, I was like, this game isn't optimized yet. You know, you like me calling you stupid? Yeah, I've been a bit harsh to you tonight, but you know, it's just nice because I get to enjoy the game. It keeps something going with the channel. You know, I'd never pick streaming over making videos, no matter. It's just nice, and you say it is nice. We can talk to each other, can't we? So we have a good chit chat, good gym jam. It's only because I remember last time I told you not to get an 8350K, and then you came back and you're like, still getting an 8350K. So I remember another time. I swear it was you. Fuck off! That was a headshot. How am I not hitting these boys? Delay. No, I've got good ping as well. I've never played Fortnite, but I can't see myself liking it. Yeah, he's getting shots. Whoa, where was that from? Yeah, I don't like Battle Royale. Can't hit anyone tonight. It's because the round's full. We'll sort something out soon, or if not, I was going to try and get a few people. Fuck off, that was a hit. Finally, actually. And then I get killed. Alright boys, I'm going to go anyway because it has been a long day. Can't even hit the target. And I'm hungry as fuck. As always, it'd be nice speaking to you. Astro, as I was saying, I think probably what I'm going to do when it's launched is arrange a time that a few of us can all jump online together. We'll get everyone on Discord voice chat as well, because I'm going to run Discord through my mixer, so we can have us all chatting on stream, do some stuff together. Yeah, there might be a stream tomorrow, but I've got 2 or 3 YouTube videos that I need to make tomorrow, so maybe, but there probably will be.